it's Karen here, and I'm coming to you from Brisbane in Queensland, and it's a beautiful day here, and I trust that I find you on a great day as well. You know, today I want to come and talk to you about habits and how they serve you. And one of the reasons I want to talk about this subject is a little bit because I had to question this myself, and you know, so many of you know about what I do in helping people live a healthy, active lifestyle. And so one of the things that, you know, comes up a lot is habits, and people say, oh gosh, you know, it's really hard to you know, change my habits. But the reality is that you have habits that maybe you're not even aware of. So brushing your teeth is a habit. Hey Leah, great to have you join us. Oh, beautiful day in the West. I've got to tell you, Leah, I miss the West so much. You know, I love Queensland, but I do miss my home. So great to have you on and jump on, and you know, thanks so much for commenting and let me know you're here. That's awesome. I hope you and Solly and, you know, all the grandies and the kids are all well. So that's awesome. And I know, Leah, I know that you've been through a bit of a transformation yourself. And, you know, it's quite possible that what happens is that, you know, we get to a point in our life, I think for most people, and we're completely dissatisfied with where we're at, and we think something's got to change. Something's got to change. Enough is enough for me, and I want something different. And so you know, when we look at success and all that kind of stuff that goes on, you know, and often we think it's out of reach for us. We think that it's just not possible for us to be able to have things that absolutely serve us. So, you know, here's the thing. Success doesn't come by one major change. Success is developed by the small daily habits that you do every day. And I think a great analogy is, you know, if you want to get a set of abs and you're working out in the gym, obviously it's going to come down to food. I understand that as well. But if you are working out in the gym and you're working on getting a set of abs, it doesn't happen after one day. It doesn't happen after 1 week. It doesn't even happen after 1 month. Okay, it's that consistency of developing that new habit that's actually serving you for what you want. And so when we actually say, oh, I'm not sure if I can do that, it's, you know, we're actually saying that we're happy with our old habits. And one of the things that, look, I'm sure I'm not the only person who knows this, but to get what we want, we have to go through some uncomfortableness, and we have to be happy and comfortable with being uncomfortable. And, you know, the breakthrough that we're looking for is on the other side of that, of being uncomfortable. So, you know, it just stands to reason that when we look at our habits, how are they serving us? How are they serving you? If you've got a habit that you've changed that's now serving you in a better way, feel free to drop it in the comment, because I'd love to share, and I'd love to, you know, celebrate some of your success, because it's really, it is difficult to do things alone. And, you know, success comes generally is much easier when it comes, you know, through a community. And so, I've got a little sheet. If you're interested, there's 16 things to consider about habits. So feel free to, you know, share, drop a comment that you would like, and I can send you across this little sheet with just some different things. And so I'll just share a couple of things. So one of the things that I think really stands out for me is thinking flexibly. So when we get stuck in habits, we're very rigid, we're generally closed-minded to a lot of other things. So, you know, thinking flexibly is a habit where you have to start looking at things in a different way. So it says here, being able to change perspectives, generate alternatives, and consider options. And I think throughout life, the more flexible and the more adaptable we are, the more successful we can become. And so when someone comes to you with a new idea, or something that might be different to what your philosophy is or what your current belief is, it doesn't make them wrong. They only see it from a different perspective. So, you know, one of the things that I've been learning through my leadership course is really understanding and listening from their perspective to understand where they're coming from. Not to make me right or them right, but just to understand where they're coming from. So that was a habit that I've been employing, you know, for about the last 6 weeks, massively. And I can tell you it's really serving me in a much better light. So I'm happy with that. Another one that stands out for me is finding humor. You know, laughing a lot, laughing a little bit. Humor for me is, I love it. I'm not exactly the funniest person myself, but I love being around people who have humor, who are fun, because I love the fun. So, hey Marie, great to have you on. Thanks so much for joining. And again, I know Marie has, changed up some habits, and you've done some amazing things for yourself. So, well done. I'm excited for you, and I know that you're in another challenge as well. So, I'm excited to see what happens. For you as you employ some new habits over the next, I think yours is an 8-week challenge, so which is awesome. So, and the other habit that I love, and you know, I love this one because it's something that, you know, came to me many years ago through an incident that my husband went through, at his work. And one of the things was always getting back to nature. And I personally love being in nature. Nature just makes my soul sing, makes my heart sing. You know, nature has a way of really, making a person feel small, but so grateful and full of gratitude. And so, you know, I'm just so. I just love nature, and one of the things it talks about on here with nature, let me just find it. Gather data through all your senses. So use your natural pathways. So really paying attention to the world around you. We live in a phenomenal place, a phenomenal country, a phenomenal world, and when you stop to take in the sound of the bird, you stop to take in the sound of, you know, the train, the sound of the washing machine that I can hear, the sound of, you know, here in Queensland where my sister lives at the moment, we hear kookaburras. I mean, how Australian can you get? Like, it's so awesome. In my new house where I'm building on the back of a golf course, there's kangaroos, there's kookaburras. Haven't yet seen a koala there, so I'm really hoping I get to see a koala, but really just reveling in nature and getting back to basics. And one of the most important things is having your bare feet on grass or in water, really embracing nature and all it brings, because, you know, the one is the feeling that you get, the senses start to become alive, and I don't know, nature has a way for me of making me feel absolutely alive. So, you know, I don't know about you, like if you have some things that happen for you when you're in nature, certainly drop a comment. I'd love to be able to share with you some of the things, and you teach me some of the things that you've learned. So I love that. So I've got this little sheet. If you are interested, drop a comment. I'll come back to you. I'm happy to send that out. And one of the reasons, one of the things that I'm really looking for is to obviously impact a lot of people. And to be able to do that, that's helping people with changing their habits, changing some of the things that are currently not serving them, and really opening up a pathway that maybe you haven't yet experienced. So guys, I really want to say massive thank you for joining me. I did see a couple of people join. So I saw Liam. So hi Liam, hi Kylie, hi Lisa, hey Rachel, hey Judith. And so really want to say thank you for joining me today. Look, if you could help me out, because I'm wanting to impact a lot of people, if you like this, if you could like it and share it, that would be awesome. I would be eternally grateful to you for that. If you know someone who needs some help with changing some of their habits, whether it be nutrition, fitness, mindset, I'd love to be able to connect with you. I'd love to be able to help them. Feel free to reach out. And I guess just moving forward, one of the things that I've changed significantly for myself over the last 6 weeks is really surrounding myself with people who are pushing me to step into my greatness, step into my power and my truth. And I'm absolutely totally uncomfortable with lots of things that are going on, but I'm okay with that, because I know that that's the kinds of things that I need to do to get my mission out to impact people. So thank you again so much for your time. I really value you jumping on. And as I said, just below, if you could share this out with the world, I would seriously appreciate that. Thank you so very, very much. I hope you have an awesome day. I know it's Halloween, and so for those who celebrate Halloween, have a great time. You know, kids just don't eat too many lollies. You know, that's really not going to serve you. So if you are giving out some prizes, try and make them a little bit healthy for our children. All right, guys, thank you so much and have a great day. Love you all. Bye.